Good morning and welcome back to a very special edition of Gary's Movie Emporium. Today's an unboxing for the set Camp Blood that I got from David Sterling. He's a producer and writer. He's known for such movies as Predator World, Disaster Wars, Earthquake vs. Tsunami, Virus X, and a slew of other movies. He often casts cool duder in a lot of his films, if you will. I'm sure you guys have probably seen a number of his movies circulating either at the Dollar Tree or, on eBay or wherever. But let's get started on what I'm going to unbox. And here's the box. I didn't mean to show the address, but it was hard to see. But this is the box it came in. Show you the outside of it first before I open it here. And it says Sterling Entertainment right up there at the top. And it's the Camp Blood collection. Really fancy box here. And then here's the back of it. And I won't show the top because it's slightly inappropriate. I don't want to offend anybody with it, but basically it's more or less what you're seeing with the lady, but at least this one's somewhat more covered, so that's what that looks like on the outside of it. And on the top it says the Camp Blood. Open this here. And David Sterling has signed it right there as well. I'll go the order that they came in. They go, or in the series. Coming up first here is Blu-ray 3D Grindhouse double feature. I guess it has parts 1 and parts 2 on this one. 180 minutes for these two movies. It says it's an ultimate 3D heaven here on the back. Pretty basic. You kind of get the gist of what Camp Blood's about. Basically about a clown 10 years ago. Murders rocked peaceful and isolated Camp Blackwood. The killer was never caught, and the camp, renamed Camp Blood by the locals, was closed. Today, two young couples decide to visit Camp Blood. Ignorant of the camp's terrible history, they hike deep in the woods. Soon the campers realize they are not alone. Someone is watching and waiting. And then it says, the second one, you are the only survivor of a massacre, yet everyone, hard to see it there, yet everyone signs you away to an insane asylum for murder. Will you go back and retrace every horrific memory if your freedom depends on it? Patricia is given that chance. A film director asks for her help in making a movie about her horrific experience. All hell breaks loose when the clown returns. Everyone in the cast is disappearing. Will the movie ever be completed, or does the massacre remain a mystery? So I've seen the first 3 of these. The second one, more or less, is more of the same as the first, except the plot is there's a director that wants to make a movie out of basically the accounts of the first movie. The sole surviving girl went to an institution, and he needs her input on like the things that went down in the first one, and he wants to more or less make a movie on her accounts, and with the legend of the killer here. Camp Blackwood killer here, like with the clown mask. But it's pretty. The first 2 are they kind of like feel like bang and bang, like they made them like the whole day, like they made both back to back. I don't know the shooting schedule for those, but they were able to get the same lady that survived the first one, I believe. It looked like the same lady. But like I said, I've seen 3 of these. I might watch the 4th one today. Later. They do have these on TUBI as well. At least the last time I knew they had these on TUBI, so you can watch these if you can't physically get this set. So I paid well into the over $100 for this set. But comes with Camp Blood 1 and 2. And then Camp Blood First Slaughter, it's part 3. And it's got the old throwback horror sticky tab on the top that says horror, that green tag right there. Love that cover. Really nice on that one. Summer over, time to die. A group of students on a class assignment travel to the infamous Camp Blood Woods in the hopes of debunking a local legend. Despite warnings, they continue on and find that the Camp Blood killer may be more than a simple myth. Real terrors await, and this assignment could be their last. This is from 2019, I guess, according to, down here. You can go to the SterlingMovieFactory.com. I don't know if it's still an active link, but I don't know if you can see it too good there because of the glare. But there's the SterlingMovieFactory.com link at the bottom. And that's Camp Blood Part 3. Then next up, really cool throwback. Kind of has a Shout and Scream Factory look to the cover, like a lot of their Blu-rays. Camp Blood 4, the King Clown of Death is back. And this too has the throwback horror, like old VHS horror sticker that they used to throw on the VHS tapes back in the day when you rented them. This is 2019 on the back. I don't think that's the year these came out. I think this is what year they might have come out with a set. So I'll lay off on naming the name of the movie here, or the year that it's made, because I think they're all the same. This one's about 6 college friends. They travel out of town to a rock concert, decide to stop off at Camp Black Tree for a night of partying. However, their weekend of fun turns into utter terror as someone stalking the woods is slicing and dicing his way to the beautiful young Raven. Is it the notorious Camp Blood killer or someone far more sinister? This is from cult director Dustin Ferguson, who did the Silent Night, Bloody Night 2, and the Amityville, I think it meant Legacy, but this is Legacy. I'm not sure. This has a cameo from Sean Phillips as well, or Cool Duder, if you will, here on YouTube. They have a really good song in here from a heavy metal band, I guess Dragon's Claw. But it says this is one trip to Camp Blood you won't soon forget. And there's Camp Blood 4. Next up here, Camp Blood 5, Clowns Never Die. Like I said, Cool Duder was in part 4. I guess that's he later went on to play in it, I guess, in the series. I hadn't seen him in the first 3, so I assumed it was going to be pretty soon he was going to be in it. This one picks up 3 months after the tragic death of their friends at Camp Blood. I'm not going to sit here and read all of them, but they say it's in the tradition of I Spit on Your Grave and Miss 45 comes Camp Blood 5. This was directed by Dustin Ferguson. He also did Camp Blood 4 and Demon Dolls. And this one, there's Camp Blood 5. I'm pretty sure it's probably, yeah. These all say 2019. I apologize for saying the first 2019 because these probably all came as one set, so that's probably why they all say 2019. But I'm not sure on the year each one is, but okay, here. It's a really cool name here. It stars Tina Krause, George Stover, Camp Blood 666, the King of the Clowns. I guess this is the first time they've had their names, actors' names on the cover here. Like I said, that's Tina Krause and George Stover, Camp Blood 666, the King of the Clowns. I like the name of this one. kind of clever with the 666, kind of in the vein of Children of the Corn with Isaac's Return. It was six. It said 666, I think, on the cover. Really like the name of that. I like anything to do with when they put, integrate the 666 into a title like that. It says this is the latest installment from producer David Sterling's Camp Blood series, directed, photographed, and edited by Ted Mehring, best known for his Giallo homage Bloodbath in the House of Knives from 2010. George Stover is considered a legend in the Baltimore B-movie scene for his roles in John Waters' Desperate Living, 74, Female Trouble, 77. Supporting him are sexy scream queens Tina Krause from Seduction Cinema softcore horror spoofs, and Alison Rodriguez Orenstein, Stabagal on the Cinema After Dark web series. So, and that's Camp Blood 666. Almost done here, guys. I got another one here. Camp Blood 7, Hot Girl Camping, Watch Out. This too has a old-fashioned throwback sticker on it as well. Let's see. I believe that's Cool Duder right there. The new exciting chapter in the cult series It Kills, Camp Blood 7. Several college kids are headed home for the weekend. When their car breaks down, they are stranded at an infamous Camp Blood. Taking refuge in the dilapidated cabins for the night, they are preyed upon and brutally slaughtered by the killer clown. Blood flows and screams fill the air as one by one they taste his blade. Let's see. I'm trying to see if Cool Duder's in this one. I'm not seeing his name unless I'm overlooking it. Yeah, I'm not seeing his name, but the director of photography was Paul Allen Steele. Special effects by Anthony Polonia. Music by Ghost. Edited by Mark Polonia. Written by Amy Suzuki. Produced by David S. Sterling and directed by Mark Polonia. Or Polonia, however you want to pronounce it. Or however it is pronounced, I should say. There's the back. That's Camp Blood 7. I like these throwback covers they have. This stars Phoebe Dollar from Hell's Highway. Joseph Haggerty from the original Camp Blood, I guess. This is Stay Out of My Woods. It's called Camp Blood 8, Revelations. These are really cool throwback covers here. I really like that. Awful long reading on this one, so I'll kind of stay away from that. David S. Sterling, production of a Dennis Devine film, Camp Blood 8, starring Ray Liu, Emily Rose Morris, Rowan Dennis, Laura Dromerick, Kyle Ian Fisher, and this one does have Sean C. Phillips in it as well, with Phoebe Dollar, Sally Mullins, Joseph Haggerty, and Damaziano Arcangeli as Derek. Sorry if I didn't get that name pronounced right, but my fault. Producer, designer, Tom Neweth. Zachary Smith was makeup effects, and Gustav Winery was a co-producer. Executive producer Damaziano Arcanelli and Tyler Munson were the executive producer. Co-producer David Stragg. Associate producers Brandon Farmer and Elliot Monroe. Produced by David S. Sterling and written and directed by Dennis Devine on this one. So there's quite a slew of contributors here on this movie for Camp Blood 8. There's the back. And then I've got two more here. the second to last being Camp Blood Kills. Right here. Once again, more of the throwback cover. I like this really a lot. Executive producer Tyler Munson. Associate producer Jeff Kirkendall. Co-producer David Strag. Producer David S. Sterling. Edited and directed by Mark Polonia. And special thanks to Brandon Farmer. Maybe some people out there know who that is. I'm not familiar with Brandon. All the kills, all the clowns, all the blood. No other film series boasts the amount of thrills, chills, and spills as Camp Blood. Now, for your viewing pleasure comes the ultimate gross-out murders and lovely ladies of the Fear franchise, making this a must-have compilation. You can't hide from the clown. Take a scary rewind to terror experience why this slasher series is a fan favorite. So, I mean, this is already up to part 9 here. I mean, I have it black barred, but and then I guess there was 10 chapters in this one. This stars Scream Queen Alyssa Dowling. It says Evil Clowns Never Die, Ghost of Camp Blood. This from the producers of Witchcraft and Hell's Highway comes a new spinoff, Ghost. Oh, I guess it's a spinoff, I guess. At least this is what it's saying. Ghost of Camp Blood. Infamous Blackwood Forest is still haunted by the numerous deaths at the hands of a clown mass killer, but now it's haunted by something else. The vengeful spirit of the recently deceased Camp Blood killer is out for revenge from beyond the grave. A down-and-out paranormal talk show host and his faithful assistants attempt to contact the killer with deadly results. The Ghost of Camp Blood takes the series in a whole new, terrifying direction. How can you kill something that's already dead? This stars Steve Diaspera, Jamie Morgan, Mariah Joyce, Nicholas Olson, Christopher Beacon, and Alyssa Dowling. I'm assuming by this, either this part of the part before is when Sean C. Phillips is no longer in the series, I guess. Only he'd know. Music by Ghost in this one as well. Associate producer Matt Watts. Location manager Nick Hattorf. Written by Alan Wyoming. Special effects A1C Koch, or Cochet, however you want to pronounce that. Produced by David S. Sterling. Edited and created by, or directed by Mark Polonia. However it's pronounced. I apologize if I don't get these names right, but that wraps up the Camp Blood set. And I hope you like the unboxing of this one. It comes with some really cool titles, so I was pretty happy with it. My only problem I didn't like was I didn't get the flash drive, because apparently you get a clown flash drive with it. But I was told by David Sterling himself that had sold out months ago. And it's been like, I think it's going to take like 4 weeks for him to get more in. And I don't know, you know, I'll probably would like to get one, but I don't know. It's not a must, but I do have an eye on something I want to get for this set. It's not really Camp Blood related, but it is in theme. It's to do with a clown. It's a figure that I'm looking at trying to get that I'd like to set beside this set, just kind of having kind of like some kind of momentum of the set itself. So I'm going to put these back in there. But altogether, that's 10 movies. Like I said, I paid, would have been about 100, but then there was shipping, and then there was our great state tax that we have in New York, and it took it well into the hundreds. But I wanted this set for a long time, and now I have it along with a Friday the 13th set that I'm going to be showing down the road. But that's my unboxing for this morning. I hope you enjoyed the Camp Blood collection set that I picked up. And you might, if you are on the fence about this, I'd hurry up and get it, because I think he said they're going fast, and I can see why. especially with like COVID and stuff going around, you know, because people don't have a lot of stuff to do and either they can't go back to work or, but I was really happy to get this the other day. I was going to do a Wild Eye video or a review, and then I was like, well, I got to show this off first, and just because I was, you know, because I've been waiting for this for a while, and I got it yesterday, and I showed it, and then I don't know if I'm going to do a review tomorrow, but I might watch one of the Camp Bloods, like part 4, and then do a video the next day for a review, which probably sounds about right, because I kind of space my videos out a little bit, so I'm not releasing one every day. But I hope you enjoy this video, and please share, like, and subscribe. Feel free to leave any comments about this set. If you got questions on it, I'm here to answer them. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.